90 days from right now, your credit score could be sitting above 800. And I don't mean that in the vague, motivational poster way financial gurus throw around on social media. I mean in a precise, mechanical, algorithmic way. Because here's what the credit bureaus will never come out and tell you. The FICO scoring model isn't some mysterious black box that rewards good behavior over decades. It's a formula. It has inputs. And when you learn how to control those inputs deliberately and strategically, your score responds fast. Most people treat their credit score like a slow-growing plant. Water it, wait, hope. The people sitting at 820 are treating it like a dial they can turn. Today, you're going to learn how to turn it. The single most powerful lever in the entire FICO formula is your credit utilization ratio, and almost everyone is using it wrong. You probably heard the advice to keep your utilization under 30%, and you followed it, and your score is decent, maybe in the 720s or 730s. But here's the gap between decent and elite. Consumers who consistently score above 800 carry utilization between 1% and 6%, not 30%. That gap is enormous, and closing it doesn't require you to pay off debt you don't have. It requires you to strategically manipulate what number gets reported to the bureaus. Here's how. Your credit card issuer reports your balance to Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion on your statement closing date, not your due date. So even if you're paying your bill in full every single month, if your balance is high when that statement closes, the bureaus see a high utilization snapshot and your score takes a hit. The fix is to make a payment before your statement closes, driving your reported balance down to near zero, and then making your regular payment on the due date. 2 payments per cycle, same money, dramatically different reported number. This strategy alone can move your score 30 to 50 points inside of 60 days. Now stack that with a credit limit, increase requests across every card you carry. Call each issuer, ask for a higher limit, and your utilization ratio compresses instantly without paying down a single dollar. A $1,500 balance on a $5,000 limit is 30% utilization. That same $1,500 balance on a $10,000 limit is 15%. Bump every card you own and watch the math work in your favor overnight. Most issuers will approve a soft pull limit increase that doesn't even touch your FICO score. So there's no downside to making the call. While you're doing that, head over to annualcreditreport.com, the only federally mandated free credit report site, and pull all 3 of your reports. The Federal Trade Commission's found that roughly 1 in 5 Americans carries an error on at least one bureau file. Incorrect late payments, accounts that belong to someone else, paid-off balances still showing as open duplicate collections. These errors are silent score killers, and under Fair Credit Reporting Act, you have the legal right to dispute every single one. A successfully removed collection account can add 50 to 100 points depending on your profile. If you have a legitimate collection sitting on your report and you're considering paying it, stop. Don't pay until you have a written pay-for-delete agreement, where the collector legally commits to removing the entry entirely upon payment. Paying without that agreement leaves the collection visible on your report for up to 7 years. Here's an advanced move that feels almost too simple to be real. Becoming an authorized user on an older, well-managed credit card belonging to someone you trust. When a primary cardholder adds you to their account, that card's full history attaches to your credit profile. Its age, its perfect payment record, its low utilization. The length of credit history category makes up 15% of your FICO score. And if that card has been open for 12 or 15 years, your average account age jumps significantly the moment you're added. You don't need to spend on the card. You don't even need the physical card in your wallet. The data flows to your report regardless. If you have a parent, sibling, or trusted mentor with an old, pristine card, this is one of the most legitimate and effective hacks in the entire credit optimization playbook. Pair that with Experian Boost, a free program that lets you add on-time utility bills, streaming subscriptions, and rent payments to your Experian file, and you're stacking positive payment history that was previously invisible to the FICO model. Since payment history is the largest single factor at 35% of your score, every legitimate on-time payment you can surface matters. The final piece is credit mix, which accounts for 10% of your score and separates the 780s from the 800s for a lot of people. FICO rewards consumers who can responsibly manage both revolving accounts like credit cards and installment accounts like auto loans, student loans, or personal loans. If your file is credit card heavy, adding a credit builder loan through a credit union or a platform like Self Financial creates a new installment trade line on your report. These products work by holding your monthly payments in a secured account and return them to you at the end of the term. So you're building credit and building savings at the same time. It's a low-risk way to signal to the algorithm that you're a well-rounded borrower. 90 days is not a long time, but it is enough time if you execute. Optimize your utilization window. Request limit increases. Audit your reports for errors and dispute aggressively. Leverage authorized user status. Activate Boost, and diversify your credit mix. These aren't loopholes or tricks that violate any law or policy. They are the exact behaviors the FICO model was designed to reward, and the people at the top of the credit scoring curve figured them out a long time ago. Now you have the same blueprint. The only question is whether you're going to use it, and 90 days from now, your credit report will answer that question for you.